sure you've had this, anybody who's in sales, I'm sure has had this experience where you're doing your calls, you're prospecting on somebody and, you know, hey, Todd, I see you have 20 properties. Are you interested in selling it? Any of them? It's a very basic intro. And you're like, no, we're not doing anything. We're good for now. All right, great. I'll talk to you next month or next quarter, whatever it is. And then all of a sudden I see you pop up with a listing with a competitor, or I see that a sale transaction comes through on the comps. And it's like, I just talked to him. Like, what am I missing? So what I found is that if I called you and say, hey Todd, I'm calling about Quail Run. Um, I have a buyer for that property. Are you interested in having a discussion? You'd be much more receptive to a conversation. And you might say, not that one, but maybe Stony Brook Commons is actually, we're thinking more of selling that one. Okay, well, we could pivot to that. And so the thought was, we have all this data behind us looking backwards, rental rates, occupancies. There's nothing that looks forward. So I remember very distinctly, I was, walking on the sidewalk. It was a cold winter day. And I was like, what if you could use this data and analyze it and try and predict which deals are going to trade before even the owner knows? That was the ultimate hypothesis. And so I had a friend come to me, who I've known for 12 years or so. And he said, hey, Stash, my partners and I have a background in software. We want to get into value add multifamily. And he had this whole deck put together. And I was like, that's a great idea, but you and everybody else. But what about this? I was like, since you guys have background in software, what about this?